am going very happy because that I could meet the students also of this region and go back. Whenever I say this word, dear students, there is a meaning behind that. And that meaning even my wife does not know why I use this 3 years for the students only. I don't use it for the house, or don't use it for my children, but only for the students I give this privilege. And the reason for these 3 years is that you all are more dear to me than my life. So that's what I. Then number 2 is you are all more dear to me than my job. So if I have to choose between the job and the student, I will always prefer the student. But now, even the family has become a part of the pharmacy family now, because my daughter is also doing pharmacy. So usually, people who are doing pharmacy or who are teaching pharmacy or who are principals or whatever it is, they try to put their children in medical college, they try to put in engineering college, but not many parents would encourage their own children to do pharmacy college. Even though they are pharmacy teachers or pharmacy professors, they will not put their children to study pharmacy. I gave this option to my daughter, telling that you can choose medicine if you want, you can choose engineering if you want, and get your admission wherever you want, in whichever college you want in the country, I will give. Then she said, all over the world or all over the country, you go and talk about pharmacy is a great profession, all of you should do that, why you are not recommending pharmacy for me? So she said that I want to do pharmacy. I said, if that is your decision and that is your thing, I will respect it. And then immediately she joined pharmacy program and she is doing B.Pharm and she is in the final year. A degree or a qualification which you have does not make you what you want to become in life. Degree is required, qualification is required. It can be engineering degree, it can be medical degree, it may be pharmacy degree, it may be a commerce degree, it can be a teacher qualification degree. It is required for going on a particular direction, but that is not the final step. The final step is what you want to become. What is your vision? What is your direction you want to take? That is more important. So this I have been talking to the students in different platforms. So this my daughter was listening in the different meetings when meeting so many pharmacy people. And number 2, she knew that it is the mind and the determination that is required which is more important to succeed rather than the just qualification or degree you may acquire. So that is why when I meet the students and talk to them, yes, you have taken the right decision in taking pharmacy as a course. The reason why I am telling is you have taken the right decision in pharmacy as a course because the health profession is expanding. The health profession has not come to a stage, there are no jobs, there are no future, it's not there, it is continuing to expand and will continue to expand further. It is expected that the health sector itself by 2020 will touch $28 billion business in India. It will touch $28 billion business. So, and pharma is going to be one of the major sector which is producing not only medicines for our country but for the whole world. Today we are manufacturing in our country 1,20,000 crores worth of medicines. And more than 70,000 crores worth of medicines go outside India. It goes to more than 210 countries. The medicines which is procured by WHO, wherever it is Africa, whether it is Middle East, or wherever it is, where the WHO is buying vaccines, 90% of the vaccine is sourced from India. 90% of the vaccine is sourced from India. There are 3 reasons for that. India is the lowest in the world. Nowhere else you can produce the medicines at this cost which India is manufacturing. The number two is the quality of medicines. The quality of medicines also is the best is in India, and we are matching with any other part of the world. So the quality also cannot be taken. Quality is also second reason. The third is the technology, the knowledge, the manpower that is required in all these things. So whereas in India, we don't need a Chinese fellow or Japanese fellow or American fellow to come and help us manufacturing the medicine. We have our own capability and technology in our country to manufacture. So this is known to the whole world. And they say all over the world, every third tablet or pill that is being taken is manufactured in India. If you take the total world population, every third tablet taken by a person is manufactured in India, and that is the level of medicines which we are manufacturing. So the health sector is growing, pharma sector is growing, and hence you have taken the right your profession to enter and try to work there. So this is the first point I would like to convey to you. So don't have any two thoughts in your mind. Did I do the right decision? Whether my future will be good? Whether what will happen to me? What jobs I am going to get? So if this is there in your mind, please remove that. This is the right profession you have taken. But what is required is, are you ready for that profession? Do you have the knowledge for that profession? Do you have that training for that profession? Do you have the courage to face this profession? So this is required by you, and that is what institutions like, say I am a director of this company, or I am a general manager of this company, or I am working as a principal in this college, or I am working as a professor in this college. They come and speak to me, and I become very happy that our profession is. So definitely you have taken the right decision. So don't have any doubt in your mind about it. Now what is happening outside in the industry, and whether you are ready for the course you have chosen, whether you know what is happening in the industry, and are you ready for that is something you have to know. Before I go further on speaking, I would like to know how many of you are doing B.Pharm. Can you put your hands up? Good. Good. And how many are doing your Masters, M.Pharm? So I think is what I am trying to see. And I could see is the B.Pharm students are all sitting this side and the hands went up more. The one cannot exist without the other. Unless a good medicine is not manufactured, the same medicine cannot be given to the patient and the care that has to go with that. So you have to work hand in hand. So you have to have that feeling in your mind that both of you are doing very important role in your own way. It is not that this one course is for this thing and another course is there. You can also want to do clinical pharmacy. You can after B.Pharm do a post-bachelorate and become a clinical pharmacist if you want. Now similarly, you don't want to be a clinical pharmacist, you want to change your mind. You can after pharmacy do your PhD and become a pharmaceutical scientist and go to the industry and work there. So the choice is there for you to cross over whichever side you want. So don't think that I have taken this, my future is like this only, it is not there. Or you should not think that I want to go to industry, now I have taken clinical pharmacy, I do not know what to do. So the Pharmacy Council, while preparing these regulations, kept in mind third year of B.Pharm. Okay, few of you are there, fine. So now what is more important is, you have to make up your mind at this stage. I know first year, second year, it is difficult to understand what to do, how to do, you may not know. But once you are coming to the third year, and particularly when you are in the final year, your decision should be made, this is what I want to do. This is where I want to go further. This is what I want to do PG. Or I have to get a job. I have to get a job which can give me a satisfaction either in manufacturing or quality control or whether it is marketing. It's all something you will have to make up your decision which is very important for you. Now how many of you in the audience want to go abroad for your career? what culture they are having, what is the type of economy they are having. So I would like to understand that, and then he said you can go anytime. He said your interest is not there to go there to earn money. You feel the education is good in India and you feel you can just travel abroad only to learn what is required, then why you want to leave the job and go? And he convinced me to stay back, and now 35 years have gone by and I have got no regret. So I have been working in India, traveled several times abroad and doing what I like the best. So this is what is very important in your life. This is what is very important in your life. So I appreciate. Don't think that, okay, now I have decided I want to be in India. So now what should I do next? Now should I work for a chemist, as a manufacturing chemist or analytical chemist, do a lot of time in my life and remain there only? No. Today is a very fast moving world and our country is also moving very fast. You can see the government of India has brought several opportunities to your doorstep. And you have to have a knowledge, you have to have that passion, you have to have that drive to succeed. That's what's required. Now one of the steps which the government of India has told is make in India. He is telling that whatever you are manufacturing, make in India, don't go out and manufacture. Today, responding to that request, many of the pharmaceutical companies which were manufacturing their bulk drugs or what we call as the active pharmaceutical ingredient API from China, particularly because it was cheaper than manufacturing, though India is the cheapest, but China is the one country which can produce more cheaper, but the question of quality and other issues we cannot assure. So that is one of the reasons which we were against. So if you look at the Make in India policy of our country, it's saying that we should increase the manufacture in India. So money, unlike IT company, money is required to set up a facility. But it is not as big as you think. As soon as the mindset is, oh, if I have to put a startup company, I have to invest 10, 20, 30, 50 crores to start up. No, it is not like that. Even in a small facility with a good idea, if the postgraduate person or a research scholar sits and starts thinking that I want to put a startup company, you can still do it. And basically I feel it is the lack of thinking and that process which is the main reason. So I would like to encourage the teachers and encourage the principals to look at it, how we can motivate the students to become innovators. One of the things which you are speaking about here today, the conference for 2 days is that how to innovate. So this is one of the things you are having. This will not have any role to play. And this is of the objective which the Chemists and Dentists Association had told, and they took down the shutters on October 24th or 14th. Some day they had put a strike nationally. Now my question to you is, in this audience, how many of you are having smartphones with you? Can you put up your hands? How many of you are having smartphones? Don't have to hesitate, the teacher will not say anything. So I think one of you or other, you use either an iPhone or a smartphone or an iPad or a computer, you do it. How many of you use that smartphone or iPad or electronic device to purchase your movie ticket and gives me the prescription? Now I am a diabetic or a hypertensive. Can I not buy my refilling of the prescription through online? So this is the question the patient is asking you. If you say no, every time the patient has to come to pharmacy to buy all the medicines, even if it is refilling, I think he is going to look at other sources to get the same medicine, not to pharmacist or the pharmacy to buy the same medicine. The reason why you look at other sources is he also or she also does not have time nowadays. He also has got so much pressure of work. Morning he starts his day at 8 o'clock and he goes back at 8 o'clock, and if he has to buy medicine on the way to pharmacy, he will not stop by. But even if he wants to stop by, there is no parking. And even if he finds a parking and goes in, there is a rush inside the pharmacy to buy things. So there are so many challenges which is there in the case of the pharmacist. So now they have formed another association, they call it as Indian Internet Pharmacy Association. Like the Chemists and Dentists Association are there. There is an Indian Internet Pharmacy Association testing for. They are telling that we abide by all the rules which the government of India puts. Like Drugs and Cosmetic Act says that the drug shall be dispensed only by the chemist, by the pharmacist in the drugstore. The Pharmacy Act says that the drug should be dispensed only by the pharmacist in the drugstore. Pharmacy Practice Regulations says that the pharmacist should counsel the patient while giving the medication. Earlier, I could see when I started speaking some anxiety in your face, but now I feel at least many of you feel that you can do something in your life and achieve. I think this is what is required. Don't think I don't have money, how can I do it? Don't think that I don't have the resources, I don't have influence. This all will come to you if you have the confidence in you. That is the only thing which is required. I wish you all the very best as students, and you should try very hard